Welcome back to my film and TV channel. Yes, and we have a series, a final one. Yes, it's horrible, isn't it? Horrible when certain seasons finish, and certainly when one that's only had 3 seasons. This is disaster for me. I love this series. It's only been 2 seasons old, and now I've just literally binge watched season 3 of this. And we're talking, of course, of one of my favourite science fiction when I was a child, and it's been rebooted and done again. Of course, we're talking Lost in Space, aren't we? We've just seen season 3, 8 episodes, which aired on Netflix from the 1st of December. So I will tell you now, I did enjoy watching this, as I enjoyed watching season 1 and 2 as well. I'm gutted that this is the last season, but a little bit more of that in a moment. I mean, obviously it was a cliffhanger. We had to wait a couple of years, haven't we? Obviously with COVID, etc., etc. So it was a cliffhanger ending season 2 back in 2019. So a bit of a not an agonising wait, but it's obviously when it was muted that this season 3 was due out. I got all sort of interested again. It's not something I think, oh, where's that gone or anything like that. But yeah, it's given that it has been 2 years, and obviously there's kids involved, isn't it? So as you'd expect, child actors sort of tend to grow up and voices break, etc., etc. Will, of course, who's played by Maxwell Jenkins, has probably aged most noticeably. I hardly recognise. They could have put a new actor in there for all I could tell, to be honest with you. And obviously a newly broken voice as he's aged. And I think he's even taller than Dr. Smith now. And I think Dr. Smith in this, if I remember rightly, actually commented about the height and how he'd grown. But obviously it is actually set a little bit later. It's not a straightforward follow-up to see at the end of season 2. So they have been a little bit clever. And of course, we've got 97 children party from adults in this one, haven't we? It reminds me of this, was it the 100, the series with the kids? I don't know how old they were only young people, weren't they, in that? But of course, it's Judy who's been keeping them all together with the adults elsewhere. And of course, throughout all this, it's a battle against the robots this season 3 there, and the nasty robots, yeah. They never quite terrify me as much. I don't know why. They are quite scary, but I'd rather have a creature. I'd rather have some sort of creature. But they are what they are. It's something different, isn't it? I mean, the actual series synopsis taken from one of the websites, one of the internet fan forums. In the 3rd and final season of Lost in Space, the stakes are higher than ever, and the Robinsons' family survival instincts will be put to the ultimate test. After a year of being trapped on a mysterious planet, Judy, Penny, Will, and the robot must lead the 97 young colonists in a harrowing evacuation, but not before secrets are unearthed that will change their lives forever. Meanwhile, John and Maureen, with Don at their side, must battle overwhelming odds as they try to reunite with their kids. The Robinsons will have to grapple with the emotional challenge of not just being lost in space, but after being separated from the ones they love, as they face the greatest alien threat yet. I mean, it's the sort of thing, guys, unless you've watched the first 2 seasons. I mean, if you just, oh, well, I'll have a watch of that, but I've not seen the other 2. Get back and try and watch the other 2. You can get into it, don't get me wrong, but it's far better if you watch the first 2. Is it any good? Well, there's not many reviews just as yet. There's a lot of user reviews, and they're fairly positive. There's the odd criticism, but most are giving this high scores, to be honest with you. And the score on Internet Movie Database for all 3 seasons is in the middle 7s. So that's not too bad. And the Radio Times sort of summed this up for me anyway. The Radio Times said, Netflix's sci-fi's final outing is the show at its best, and I can't disagree with that. And if you look at the episode rankings, or scores, if you like, it's probably right, this, because it sort of got off to a fairly slow start. Internet Movie Database, when it scores the actual episodes themselves, 1 to 8, I think the first 2 seasons were 10 episodes each, so this is sadly only 8. We could have got more out of this. We could have squoze a bit more out of this, to be honest with you. The episodes score 7.4, 7.7, 8.1, 8.4, 8, 8.8, 8.6, and the final episode got an 8.5. So all the mid to 8s there, which is very, very good. So what are my little thoughts? As I said, I really did enjoy season 1 and 2, and I eagerly awaited the arrival of this series once I knew it was due out, obviously coming soon, if you like. And as I said, after a relatively slow start, this sort of grows into another great episodic sci-fi series for me, with tension, lots of action. I'm not a big action fan, as you know, but the action in this wasn't too over the top, and it was really, the CGI is excellent as well. And there's sort of lots of, where I was literally on the edge of my seat hoping something would happen or not happen, depending on the circumstance, of course. But yeah, lots of that. It's a lot of verbal, as you'd expect. At the end of the day, behind all this, it's a family drama as well. It's a family drama. It's Lost in Space. It's the Robinson family, but obviously plus a few extras, of course, now. And I am a little bit gutted. This is the third and supposedly finish to the series, as it is a really good, no-nonsense, family-orientated sci-fi, and they're thin on the ground, let's be honest about it. I mean, I do like the Star Treks and the reboots of the Star Treks, but yeah, this sort of grabbed me and sort of grabbed me by the throat, seasons 1 and 2, and this season 3 certainly did. Both plenty of characters, both human and robot, to invested in this. I did like some of the characters. At least one human I did find a little tad annoying at times, certainly in the season 3. I won't say who it is, but I preferred his pet chicken. So read into that what you like. Yes, it can be corny. Yes, it can be cheesy. But that's what sci-fi fantasy is. It's all make-believe. That's what it is. At least once I got goosebumps. I mean, I got goosebumps 2 or 3 times throughout it as our heroes battled just to stay alive. Nice little twists as well. Little twists that you sort of knew would be twists, but still enjoyed them as they were sort of key to the whole story of human and robot endeavour, of course. And it is a great family. It's about a family, a big family, obviously an extended family for this season 3, obviously. But it is a great family watch as well. For if you've got younger people in your household that are sci-fi fans like yourself, if you're a bit older, then it is a great family watch, great family entertainment, superb. I'm sure or hopeful that this will return at some point, if only for a one-off or two, in the near future. But I, for one, will sadly miss it. So, yeah, there you go. There's my thoughts on it. I was quite happy with this. My scores, which is going to be this for me is if you look at any of my vlogs and my scores, if I give anything this score, it's you can almost more or less say it's a 10 out of 10. It's not. It's an 8 out of 10, but I am going to give it an 8 out of 10. But for me, and if you do watch my vlogs on a regular basis, I don't give much that sort of score. Of course, it's not perfect by any means, but it's just wholesome. Great entertainment, great as a binge watch, and I'd imagine it'd be great as a weekly watch, or watch an episode every 1 or 2 nights or something like that. If you haven't got the time like me to binge watch stuff, I do other things sometimes while I'm watching these binge watches, and this is a sort of thing. It was just great entertainment to have in the background, or at times just to fully concentrate on it. It didn't really matter to me. I just enjoyed it for what it is, and it's the sort of thing, if someone wanted to watch it again, I would gladly watch it. Not that I know anyone who like it around here that would want to watch it again, personally, but yeah, I would certainly watch this again, to be honest with you. And if there ever is a season 4 or whatever, I might rewatch season 3 before season 4 comes out. I should have gone back and watched season 2 actually, but I didn't. Anyway, I thought it was absolutely excellent, and I hope you enjoy it as well if you're into this sort of thing. If you don't like sci-fi adventure, you do get people. I don't like this sort of thing. It's not very good. Well, don't watch it then. But hey, there you go. Anyway, thanks for watching. Whatever you're going to do, rest day. Have a great one. Catch yourselves, catch your friends, catch your families. More importantly, let's all look after each other to meet here again on the Film and TV channel. Or perhaps, please, if you're interested in football and you obviously I support Manchester City. I do vlogs on my team, City. So, or if you know somebody who might be interested, if you can give me a nudge in my direction, I'll be very, very grateful. All thumbs ups are very, very welcome. Thanks for watching, guys. Anyway, hopefully, if you're not interested in the football, don't worry. I'll see you back on here on the Film and TV channel, where I do TV drama reviews and information vlogs and everything. So hopefully I'll see you back on here very, very soon. Until then, I only ask one thing. Please stay safe, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.